Hey Pisces, and welcome to your 2019 annual forecast year ahead reading. This is Sky here to give some predictions and analysis of some of the energies which are coming up for you in the year of 2019. I hope that you're feeling well, and welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, I so hope you'll take a look around. You know, I have a lot of playlists with series, and I do monthly tarot and astrology forecasts here, as well as, you know, just random videos that deal with anything related to healing, really. So hit that subscribe button if you get the chance. You know, you can always unsubscribe if it's not what you like, but your subscriptions mean the world to me. I hope that you're doing well. How are you feeling coming into the year of 2019? I would say that your sign probably has the most eccentric and like complex things being channeled into it right now. I feel like Pisces energy is really fun and really whimsy right now. You know, there's like Jupiter in Sagittarius, there's Neptune in Pisces, there's Uranus moving into Taurus, Chiron just left Pisces and went into Aries, and there's just like a lot of transits this year that I feel hit Pisces in kind of a roundabout type of way. So you're not really getting the most direct injection of energy except from like Neptune and Jupiter, but there are like little things happening throughout the year, lunar activities, retrogrades, that hit you in this sort of roundabout way that gives you this weird type of eccentric injection of energy. And I feel like that's one of the main things that you're working with, is eccentricity and, you know, whimsy experiences of life. I really think that the year 2019 can be very fantastical for Pisces. I think it's a very adventurous year for you, and I think it's a very changing, transformative year for you, as you see that a lot of things are on your side. A lot of people might be on your side. There might be a new support network coming in. But with those like investments of other people, you start to have this type of responsibility, I feel, as the Saturn and Capricorn and Pluto and Capricorn start to really channel into you in one of those sort of roundabout ways that I was talking about. So something that's interesting for me about the Pisces energy is both of your sextile energies are activated. So Taurus and Capricorn energy feeding into you. And that creates an energy similar to a yod. It is not a yod, but it's a similar type of wavelength to me as a yod, to have Uranus and Saturn and Pluto on both of those sides of your sextile energy. And that says to me that, you know, things relating to the earth element, relating to structure, tangible reality, physical experiences, groundedness, are going to start to channel into your life in new intuitive ways. I think that all of the Aries energy, you know, having had Uranus retrograding back into Aries, you know, Chiron moving into Aries, and the fiery energy that we've had over the last few years has been quite the burnout potential for Pisces. I think that a lot of you have dealt with burnout. I think that a lot of you have dealt with feeling barren and not feeling like your fertile energy is being rejuvenated well enough. So one of the first things that can happen this year is major rejuvenation, and I feel that to come from the Uranus and Saturn energy, because they're quite blatantly opposite wavelengths. You know, Saturn is very much, you know, status quo, you know, conservative, not politically conservative, but like energetically conservative, you know, holding back, keeping clear, keeping, you know, sort of what we've been doing in the routine of things, prioritized, whereas Uranus is all about revolution, all about progressing. So it's not political, but I definitely feel that like Saturn is very conservative and Uranus is very progressive. So we're not talking politics, we're talking about energy, like we push out with our energy or we pull in with our energy. And you have both of those ideals surrounding you from your sextile angles. So that says to me that you have such a good integration and such a good balance. Like I feel like Pisces really has a peacekeeping opportunity in 2019 to really bring peace into their lives, to really bring peace into their experiences. And perhaps for those of you that wanted to be a politician, it could work out quite well. I will just say that it's like you have a lot of good, innovative yet traditional ideas that can help move things forward. And not that many of you would channel that in like a political way, but I think that this works so well for any issues that have come up in your life, in the sense that you can really be an incredible problem solver. So Pisces really stepping into a problem-solving, lucky, benevolent, abundant space with Jupiter and Sag squaring you as well is an incredible thing for us to see. So I think that Pisces is going to start to feel different. I think that Pisces, for the rest of us who are not Pisces, is going to start feeling like a different energy. We're going to start registering you as something quite new. And I feel that this is going to enhance your magnetism drastically. So yes, new relationships can come in, new people can come in. And I feel that you're more attractive as well, especially for those of you with the fire placements. You know, if you had like a Sag rising or a Leo rising, or an Aries rising, really any of those, I do feel that the Jupiter transit really enhances your appeal and enhances your glow. Like it gives you good lighting, especially for you Leo risings out there. And I feel that there's like the pheromones are intense for Pisces as well. So I feel that you just attract a lot of people in energetically and physically. So for those of you who are single, don't worry about it. If you're not wanting to be single, that won't happen much longer. But it's through that integration and through that balance of that conservative progression that I was talking about that you truly heal the old karmic wounds that led to isolation. So really think about how you can integrate and how you can solve problems. And that will put you into a karmically projecting place and state to where you are more magnetic and pulling more people in. And as I was also saying, there's something very fantastical about this year. It could be like your fantasy adventure that comes up, like globe trotting or traveling the world. Neptune square Jupiter. Neptune and Pisces square Jupiter in Sagittarius. Absolute fantastical, what's even the word? It's kind of almost like almost not even real. Like something so ascended high and out of the plane of reality that it almost feels godly, or it almost feels alien. Experiences that feel alien. Watch out for drugs. Watch out for like experiences towards hallucinating or towards you know, taking in some type of substance that creates other types of reality, like ayahuasca or anything like that. Not a time for it for Pisces. It's too much. You already have too much of an activation of otherworldly experiences. You will have them without triggering certain nerve patterns in your brain with some type of substance. So yes, I would avoid any type of anything, even, you know, too much caffeine. I would just watch out for anything that's potent or anything that is, you know, changing of like the chemistry in like a stimulating or depressing way. Keep clear of it, because your body will be doing that like naturally this year, if you can, you know. I also feel that it is important for this year to be remembered. I feel that this year has an incredible present situation that for many, many years to come is looked back on and scrutinized, and not in a negative way, but is reflected on for a long time. So I would attempt to do things in a way that you would like to remember, and in a way that you can remember. So that's why I'm discouraging substances or any type of, you know, patterns of self-sabotage or convincing yourself that you can't take a leap of faith, because you can look back at this year of 2019 either like thinking, wow, that was an incredible adventure, or oh my god, that was an absolute catastrophe. And it's really easy for Pisces to choose, and sometimes Pisces chooses catastrophe. You are one of those signs that can sort of unknowingly sometimes choose a difficult situation. So I would encourage you all to choose incredible situations. Do the traveling, do the globe trotting if you can, do the study abroad, do the you know, new business abroad, or take your business to the global scale or something, you know, something that's like bigger, you know, expanding. Neptune and Jupiter are the two most expansive planets in our solar system. And Saturn is supporting you, like this framework, this like baseline sextile framework of like Capricorn 10th house energy. So what an incredible year for wealth. I mean, one of the most incredible transits of a lifetime, to have wealth, to have abundance, to become famous. So to like become a #1 artist, to really flourish in that type of way. Really, the options are limitless. For those of you that are having like this Jupiter Neptune activation, and I'll do like a separate video about that once that transit is like actually like exact and happening, that will of course have its own video. But if that's hitting your chart from like, I don't know, 5th house, 8th house, 1st house, 10th house, you know, really from any house it can be used, but from those like 4 houses, if Jupiter or Neptune were there, I'm telling you, like, the possibility to have like sudden fame, sudden celebrity, or if you're not concerned with those types of prestigious ideals, like sudden stability, sudden you know, honeymoon phase of an incredible relationship that never really goes away. Also, like giving birth to like an incredible like prodigal child. So like I feel like some of you could have children who are like geniuses, or there's just like really weird types of whimsy things. Also like adventures. I keep coming back to adventures. So like moving through life and working through life in a way that feels like misty and like rainy. It's like a rainy experience of like moving through some type of linear path that is magical. So like magical paths, magical adventures that may even feel sad in the moment, but like are orienting you towards this like grander scheme of accomplishment that like really just invigorates and rejuvenates your energy. So just incredible turnovers. Healing from addiction is so easy in 2019 for you. Like, don't even think too hard about it. Like, you can just really put it down. Healing from, again, those old patterns of self-sabotage, it's easy by being invigorated and by being motivated. So finding motivation, whatever you can do to find motivation in a healthy, positive way, gives you so much this year. Okay, Pisces. I'm trying to think of any other transits that I feel to be big for you. Mercury retrogrades don't feel too hard for you this year. Mars's transits are not also hitting you that hard. So again, motivation is definitely going to be implicated, where you're getting your motivation from, where you're getting your energy from. But I also feel that it's been over-energized over the last few years, so it's good to have, you know, maybe a bit more dullness there in a way. It's like it encourages you to find motivation in other more healthy, less automatic ways. Yeah, the lunar activity I feel also supports you quite strongly in 2019. There's not a lot that really goes against you. So yes, during those periods of time, it can be easy to sit still. It can be easy to be bored or to find laziness or procrastination when you're not feeling too opposed. But I really don't feel that many of you succumb to that. I feel that there's a realization that things are easier, and through that you take advantage of that ease, and that's really the supported message for you. If you guys saw from the other videos in this series, I am channeling into concepts for each sign. The first one for Pisces was embracing healthy forms of escapism. So this is a big one for you, Pisces, because your sign is the escapist sign. And it's important with Neptune in its home sign, in your sign, to not deny escapism completely, but to find healthy forms of it. So finding escapism from your self-sabotage patterns, and it's not escaping from it without actually dealing with it. I feel that your healthy forms of escapism come through direct approach and then being able to let go. So allowing that tendency towards escapism to come once something's been dealt with and once it's been let go of, and being able to leave a situation, being able to leave something that wasn't supporting you. And also I feel for those of you that may have had health problems, it's really good to be able to like be doing the healthy thing for your body, healing your body, and then escaping from the hangover of it all, or escaping from, you know, the pain of things when you know that you're doing things in a productive, healing way. Okay, I hope that that makes sense. The second concept for Pisces was giving yourself honesty and full transparency. So it's really nice to have transparency when Neptune has been in your sign for this long, because it really fogs things up. You know, you see things from a million different perspectives. You see it's like walking through a fun house. You see yourself in like all of these like oblong, obtuse, real and unreal ways in like 9,000 different mirrors at once. How great to be honest with yourself, to not trick yourself up in things, to not trick yourself into thinking that you're doing something, because there's something kind of tricky that you've been through in the last year, where I feel like you're not quite upfront with yourself about what it is that you want, and you know what you want, but you convince yourself that it's something else, and then it sets you up for like disappointment. I feel that you have to find distance from that here, and you have to find people, maybe even like role models in your life, who have like really good self-concept and really good honesty, because 2019 is quite blatantly not a year that supports self-concept issues or self-esteem issues, or again, patterns of self-sabotage, convincing yourself that you're not attractive enough to do this or that, or not wealthy enough to do this or that. It really squashes those types of things out, and you'll see if you're like convincing yourself of those things, or if you're like, oh, I'm just not attractive enough to have that job, or whatever it is, you'll see like really directly that falls flat, and that it feels embarrassing to have thought that way or something, and it'll make itself very clear that that's not the issue. So if you continue to like push it into the ground, and you continue to be like, no, I'm not attractive enough, or no, I don't have enough money, la 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 la, then you're going to like really be faced with situations that keep proving that wrong, but it's like it encourages you to keep doing it. So just get true with yourself, get honest with yourself, understanding that people don't really pay attention to like things like attraction or money nearly as much as we give them credit for. We like to think that we do, but we pay attention to it a lot less than we think. And understanding that sometimes people just fall into a path where they do things that might sort of be unexpected, and that's truly you this year. What an incredible year for you, Pisces. Don't worry too much about it. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your attractiveness, because you're going to see so many people attracted to you. And I don't want you to be like, wow, that person's way too attractive to me. I'm going to just kind of give up on that because I'm going to feel self-conscious being with someone who's so attractive. Really get like fun with it. Get saggy with it. Get like, you know what? I'm not thinking about my attractiveness on a measured scale anymore. I'm thinking of my attractiveness just as a merit of like where I am and when I'm there. You know, it's just sort of like it's fluid and it works and things are easy. Allow that ease, Pisces. It can be so easy this year. Anyway, I so hope that this reading resonated for you all. If you would like to get more, you can check out your sun, moon, rising sign. I have a playlist for this whole series. Also, I would so appreciate it if you would consider checking out my 2019 Year Ahead Meta Companion. I've written it out for you. It's like almost 20 pages. It goes month by month and gives just random healing strategies for like the signs and the transits that we're going through. And I think that it's just a really healthy guide for navigating this year in a healthy and fun way. I've already seen that some of the predictions like for January have like super played out for people and myself. So I would definitely encourage checking that out. You can click the center of your screen right now to download that. And again, your likes, subscribes, and comments absolutely make my day. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Again, you can always unsubscribe if you don't like it, but I think that it's a great year to have this type of thing in your life. Again, Jupiter's in Sagittarius. It encourages a lot of like, you know, higher learning and different types of wisdom and philosophy. So why not hit the subscribe button? All right, Pisces, I'll talk to y'all later. Hit the center of the screen to check out that companion. We'll talk soon. Bye.